Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Vega. And in this episode we continue right away with some upgrading. I do have some steel beams available again. We need to upgrade a few more because investors right now consume less goods for us than engineers, right? And the investor goods I can more easily boost than the engineer goods, like the fur coats, like the sewing machines. So every single engineer that we upgrade does not consume as sewing machines anymore. And I would really like to do this because sewing machines is my export good number 1. And the more I upgrade, the merrier it is for us. So let's go ahead and have a few more here. The artisans right now would like a university for this district, so let's provide. We do have one. Where's my other university? There it is. We do have one here, so I will probably need another one, yeah, here or here. Let's actually have it in this area. I will need to move some of those jolly good people a bit away. So let's just have them over there. There is still a solitary farmer. No idea how he got there. And one more artisan that I could move a bit further over there. Perfect. And with that, we have another slot for a juicy university that I can squeeze in just like that. Another 40 tons, unfortunately, of steel beams. But with that, more people that we can upgrade. Another ship is coming out, the Blobfish Butte. And this one, let's get it back to my main fleet. We got 4 battleships available now. Miss Hunt is rather passive at the moment. Is she sick? Is she ill? I have no idea.
Falling up to speed.
For the general production, what I can see right now is that coffee is going down. Of course, with more investors, we need more coffee than ever. We're producing that right now in... Where are we producing it? Yeah, in Oreo. 14, we have a surplus of 13. And in Vega, we have a consumption of 14. So we don't need to boost that tiny weeny bit. While we're here, let's also check out Isabel once more. Never have I seen such a long period without a white flag. I wonder if it's still there. Very strange. I've wasted a lot of time re-rolling this now. And there's no white flag to be found. Alright, I mean, I know that we would or should get one out of the Land of Lions. According to some of you, I have no idea anymore, to be honest. Observe the wreckage. We have found a wreckage in the Kulisma Canal. And one of our sailors recalls observing the ship while waiting to enter the canal a few hours ago. Noting its peculiar propeller. Alright, let's ask local authorities to hear of this. So it seems like the Queen has conspired to sabotage the canal. My loyalty is certainly not to the Queen this time. So let's tell the local authorities. And the crew decides to share the information with the Kulisma authorities, believing the loyalty should take precedence over righting and injustice. And they thank us for it. Savannah, that sounds good. I think that is the last step then for Land of Lions. By the way, in Oreo, it's just glad that we are looking around here. We do have a bit of a traffic jam, so I might get my next pier then out here. Probably some over here, building us a few more depots along the way. And this one we can then connect. Right, this makes sense. And of course, let's build those depots as well, because we do need, of course, more coffee. That means more production and more volume overall. We do have, yeah, still room here for coffee plantations. By the way, I should definitely upgrade them. Luckiest we can do this. Second one will cost me steel beams. That is something I will not do. But let's upgrade this warehouse here on top. And then we can just have a few more coffee plantations here as well. Probably the end for this area here. We would still have that area available then for the oil. Am I boosting them already? Nope, I'm not. We could also do this easily. Doesn't even cost me that much. Just for safety reasons, let's go ahead and have some police stations close by though. 2 of them. Oh, and we have one in here. So those people rather not riot or they feel my clubs. We are producing with that a total of 27. We have a surplus of 13 coffee beans at the moment. That's really great to hear, because that means we can actually really have a lot of additional roasters. And of course, this will drag down my brewers, but I'm pretty sure we can upgrade a few more of my Jolaleros. So let's do this to get that workforce in again. There you go. Even again. Operators are a bit unhappy right now. It's probably because... Oh, they would like a school now. That is one of the new buildings. I could provide them. And this will open up in ENBESA for sure. So let's go ahead. Blessed Rains. White sun-touched lands stretch out before you. And a low dell not a mile away hides a blossoming waterhole. There's monolithic spurs looming high above the plains. And head to the waterhole. Your party edges stealthily through the high grass towards the hidden waterhole. And as they reach a ledge where soft soil has fallen into the muddy water below, they gasp in wonder at the teeming life gathered here. Alright, and you wheel about to see a manifestly infuriated rhinoceros. Dodge the charge. And your crew scatter as one tall woman made leaner by years of working in the rigging steps out of the grass to face the charging beast. Stunned by the impact, the rhinoceros staggers slightly. She actually hit it. Oh, she steps aside. Alright. And the beast rushes against the tree. And let's flee. What would I do with a rhinoceros? I'm not going to capture it. To the Horn of ENBESA. And there we are then at our destination. With one more step to go. Alright. About the school. I'm a bit confused because I think we don't have a school. I think I had this problem once before. And it is... a strange bug indeed. I think it is one of my mods that is not working here correctly, though I don't have that many mods installed. Interesting. Yep, that's cool. We'll need to wait on. Probably going to unlock it with tier 3 population, but who am I to tell? I will definitely need to have... No, we don't need to have a boxing arena. We just live with that unhappiness a bit.
Can teach you how
Do I have a boost for barrels anywhere? I also don't have that, so that's it. With the coffee beans, we are almost now on balance. I can build one more probably, and with that we have a surplus of 23 coffee now per minute, and my consumption is at 14, so this will even out over time. Oh, this is something that I need to take care of because Bente purchases back the shares. She's way too valuable at this point, right? 800,000 for a share value of 3,200 is just insane. Charity, that's beautiful. In comparison, Miss Hunt is at 1 million for 1,800 share value, so that is not worth it at all. And Leo is also worth it. 650,000 for 2,000 on the balance. I'll take that. Plus, he can't really do anything about it anyway, right? Though with Bente, of course, we do lose some reputation there. So let's flatter her once more. Even very likely seems to fail. Sorry, Eli, I don't need that. And yeah, it failed 3 times on very high to high.
I like to fill awkward silences. I should be delighted.
Look at her military score. Of course, she doesn't like my flattery. Ah, very good. At least Sean there likes it sometimes. And that's it, right? Alright, I still want to really wrap up my coffee here, so we can build another coffee roaster. Let's do this. And let's also build another warehouse then here. I think this one we can upgrade. And this one we can upgrade on top. And then I will need just a few more. Let's just see here. And here. Very good. That we have that running. And also my coffee trade routes. There's 2 cargo ships doing this right now, and I might actually add a 3rd one to that now since the volume is increasing.
We can load up in a day.
Now we can have a look at the Land of Lions expedition. Smoke on the waters, and we're under attack once more. Aim to shatter her hull, a pirate ship, and a first volley crashes into the enemy's side, then a second as the lower gun teams let loose. And silence your guns or your friend here will taste lead. So they have taken a prisoner. And I will pay for the man's release. I know neither this man nor the team of whom you speak. Alright, the man scoffs. A likely story. No sooner had your sails been sighted than he warned us to release him, lest you rain Ketima's fury upon us. And he plays along. The man draws himself up with dignified fury once more, and they're aiming for your crew. Let's fire back. And crackerjack, your guns slide the heavy 15-inch projectiles into the muzzle of the aftmost cannons, ripping some of their own shirts to pad the barrels. He's not really firing at us, right? And there's some intruders getting on our ship. Quite the long stories here, honestly. This is a bit too much, and we're just going to free Binyam, right, from the pirates. And with that, we have discovered a new region. That is ENBESA. Now my ship is entering. Let's just see how long it lasts. As we are now in ENBESA. There's probably the safe haven with Archie. No, could be also an enemy. The problem is the cannons have a pretty high range, right? So they can fire at us before we see them. Fluffy Strop is already here. It's good that this is Panther. It could also have been Hunt, right? And then the cargo ship would have been lost. I know where Ketima is around. Somewhere in the center. There's also Miss Hunt ship once again in the area. Let's take 2 of my battleships. Let's spread out a bit more. So we can take in more area. There is Miss Hunt. Perfect. We're on the back of her island right now. And there's her ships. She's probably going to attack now. We probably will lose this ship.
On our way.
I should have used a white flag with it. There we have Kidusi Anitoni, a neutral player. And there's Ketima. Let's get to his harbor there somehow. Doesn't have any reward there really for us.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Right, Vega is exploding once more. And there is the harbor. At least we get here safely. And there's also then the harbor area over there. Now this is a bit tricky because the moment we build it, of course, it is ripe for conquest. And we're still doing this because, of course, I need a harbor where my cargo ship can find safety. There we have it. We cannot build any defenses yet, so I really need to quickly build up some smaller infrastructure now. And let's just see where we can go with that. Bit of Wansa timber we have. Right, we also get an influence bonus. Very nice. And get us the Wansa timber going.
It gladdens me to be reminded of your positivity.
Oh, nice. Some +3 on the repetition with Panther. Let's try to get the beach a bit into our area. Right, and then of course once more a main road. And of course we can start right away with the first people. Build a marketplace. Let's also get the resources down so that I can build my harbor defenses once available. Go ahead and build us the first people. And a few more blocks over here. And here. And I mean, I really don't know right now when my harbor defenses are going to unlock. So let's just build this right now. Let's build all of them, of course, with the remaining timber that we have. So this is now the shepherds coming in. They will then work my Wansa timbers. And with that, we should have everything set up for the moment. Of course, we can follow the main quest along, or we just build this up something until we unlock the scholars.
You reached a new milestone.
And also age of cultivation starts. And we need to get cracking on that. I need to wait now anyway. And yeah, someone is circling here already. Miss Hunt. Though I mostly see cargo ships at the moment. And I might just get us a battleship over. Oh, look at that. Alright. She enters the new world with a battleship once more. I think that is just patrolling. Yeah. Of course, the more battleships we have, the more I can also get to other areas.
Yeah.
Just to be sure. There is a cargo ship. Uncertain what to do.
Ceasefire has ended.
And of course, we can still try and take it down. I mean, who says anything about trying? With battleships, it's actually rather easy to do this. Can I build another one? I could build another one with a bit more influence. So yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade. We have lots of steel beams. I'm happy to report. Let's go ahead. Some more people to engineers. Holy cow, we have so many artisans. I wonder how many resources I can spare. All of them, most likely. And I will also need more investors, of course. Get those blocks up. Those blocks, that's a lot of influence flooding in. And yeah, here. So engineers. Here we still have a members club. And of course we should have some investors close by. And here I would have the ability as well. With another member club I could do this really.
Fleet ready.
I just love the money that comes in from this. And there is also... Really, he seems to be really confused of what to do with his life.
A drop in the ocean.
And it was empty too. Ah,
Attention for the Admiral.
doesn't matter. Absolutely doesn't matter. We are just going ahead and waste more steel beams on upgrading. Because I really want to go ahead and upgrade all of these here to investors at some point, right? And we're actually out of timber before we're out of steel beams in that case. But that was a lot of upgrades once more. And we can happily continue in Tabarim with the Wansa timber production. That is hopefully now at some point coming in. No, they're still planting. I might actually purchase some Wansa timber from Katima. He probably sells me some, yeah, 150 tons. With that, we can easily boost the output. Oh, there's a battleship down here. I'm eager.
Stations.
I'm eager to take it down. Battleships have good loot, usually. We are also nearing the 1,000,000. This is we cannot purchase. We also cannot purchase here. Alright. But I should.
Has ended.
Come on. Yeah, another percent. It's still not possible. No trade rights yet.
Ship under attack.
And I don't understand you.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Oh, there we also have lots of warships. But I'd rather take my main fleet and attack this one. That should be fine. We have, by the way, around 7,100 investors at the moment. I think the Dreadnought comes with 7.5. Right, so we can still go ahead and upgrade a few more. Let's do this. Oh, there's also some workers here still. New buildings have been unlocked, as we have 7.6. Okay, no Dreadnought yet. I wonder if I'm not doing a mistake here. There's the school, by the way. But no Dreadnought yet. Steam shipyard. Or has it been patched out? Might be the case as well. Because it was too powerful. We'll just see. We're still working on the battleship here for the moment.
Fleet ready.
And where's the enemy? There it is. She's leaving. Probably going for ENBESA or so. I really don't want to get 2 battleships alone over there. 3 should be the minimum. Let's build another one. Just absolutely important that we keep them safe. And there is Old Sardine coming in once more with the timber. Let's just get this cracking and have us a few more people than here. What is that? Oh, that was a road. Alright. And we will also need some goats. Let's just see. Does it cost me something? No, it only cost me money. That's great. Then let's have a main road going away from here to the other side. And somewhere over here we will be able to get us the goats out.
The flavor of warm goat's gifts.
And a second one right away. Even though I think we don't need that one yet.
You old fossil.
You reached a new milestone.
And let's definitely keep this area here available for a potential musician's court. There we have it. Let's build it as well. Yeah, with a bit of a park there in the back, why not? This is adding and adds more happiness to those people here so they can jam now to the ENBESA heat. Alright, timber at the meantime is now full up and running. Goat-wise, we are also having a surplus. That's all looking great. And we also get the first defense, the mounted gun. Not really what I'm expecting. So for the better one, we probably will need then the elders. And we of course also will need mud bricks. That is something that's also unlocking only with elders. So we need to focus on the next production, which would be then the finery. That is something that we have here. For that we need the linseed farm, and for that we do need also our first irrigation system that we can enable up here. Right, let's also have a bridge then.
Dealing with you could be a lottery.
And there we have then our canal now that we can have all the way up here. And also further. There is a tiny spot then. There's still a tiny spot then. This is fine.
Water, much like people, is a primal force. But with willpower, with intent, it can be exalted for the good of all.
Alright, and here we can now have our linseed farms then.
Water is scarce.
Let's have us one warehouse over there and one here. And then we can have the first linseed farms. I will probably need around 4 as a maximum for the embroideries. So I will also need 4 linseed farms in total. That we should easily be able to squeeze in then in these areas here. Very good. Let's go ahead and get those fields cracking. I think it's quite a lot. No, actually it's not. Very good.
You want to dance the dance?
200,000, Sean. This
You're
is getting
so
ridiculous. And let's build the first 2 together with one linen mill. And then we still need some room for the embroiderers. And I think we can build up a smaller industry zone. Yeah, usually I'm doing it over here. There's the harbor there as well with the salt area that we can have. So let's also do this one small here. And I think the maximum I was going with was 4. We can do this here. But the first 2 then as well. They will enjoy this. Probably will need to add a few more people. This is a main road, so I'm going to keep it double. And with that, let's build them too. And then I only will need the dried meat with a bit of salt. It's already unlocked, and we continue onwards here in the next episode. Stay tuned!